Dominick Reyes versus Anthony Smith. Who's going to win this fight? Well, first of all, who's going to win this fight? Let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Dominick Reyes fought Ryan Spann, in which Ryan Spann knocked out Dominick Reyes in round 1. And after this, Dominick Reyes wanted to fight Dustin Jacoby, in which Dominick Reyes dropped and put a lot of punishment on Dustin Jacoby, and the rest enough to start the fight in round 1.
Jacoby returns to his feet. Oh, he's out on his feet.
Now let's take a look at Anthony Smith's latest performances, in which he fought Vitor Petrino, in which Anthony Smith got him in the guillotine and made him tap in round 1. And after this, Anthony Smith wanted to fight Roman Dolidze, in which Roman Dolidze's striking was great, took control of the whole entire fight, and completely outlanded Anthony Smith, and obviously Roman Dolidze ended up taking it by decision.
Roman Dolidze!
Now this fight is a pretty even fight, with both men being in a similar position since both are out of their primes, since they can't seem to stay consistent with their performances, on top of the fact that both men are very low ranked, with Anthony Smith being ranked number 13 and Dominick Reyes being ranked number 12. And if we take a closer look at Anthony Smith, we'll see that he's actually been staying pretty active, having 3 fights last year and 2 fights this year, but he did lose 3 out of those 5 fights. And if we take a closer look at Dominick Reyes, we'll see that before fighting and beating Dustin Jacoby, he hadn't fought in 2 years, and he was on a 4-fight losing streak, getting knocked out in 3 of those fights. So based off their list of fights and performances, both men are on the edge of their careers. The only thing that both men have to offer in this fight is that they're true OGs in the sport, since both have fought very big and tough names in the division. But I believe that in this fight, we're going to see Dominick Reyes outland and outperform Anthony Smith, because it's embarrassing that Anthony Smith got outstruck by Roman Dolidze when Anthony Smith is a whole weight class higher, and the fact that their fight was extremely boring just doesn't help Anthony Smith's case going into this fight with Dominick Reyes, because although Dominick Reyes was coming off a big layoff, he still looked for the finish, and he got the finish against Dustin Jacoby. So I can see Dominick Reyes being the more active fighter in this fight by controlling the pace of the fight. So I got Dominick Reyes winning this fight, and I won't be surprised if he's able to finish Anthony Smith.